It's 12:30 on Wednesday. I've been on the phone all morning. Phone has not stopped. I've been in the car as well. Went up to Stockport to look at that venue where we're looking at having the festival, May Bank holiday. Been there, got back, trekked in online. Won't let me because I moved the flight because it was supposed to be yesterday. So I've now got to get to the airport earlier than I first thought. Just going to go and see how Matt's getting on now because he's finished these windows. He's dividing up upstairs. So you come up the stairs, along this landing, doorway into this office here. Then it's got, like, you can even have a meeting room in this one actually, it's that big. Then be a wall there and round. This one will have, I don't know where to have that door there though, you know, rather than I suppose it's a straight run now, isn't it? Yeah, that'll be into that. This one will have a door here. It's another office. Looks great with the windows in now. There's Bill and Joe digging spuds. We're at the airport. We're on the run.
Yeah, we're escaping. Escaping or eloping.
We'll go look at it, some farms. There might be for sale that don't attract inheritance tax. Yeah, we're just commenting on that wing, what, 40 foot? Yet the plane itself must be 100 foot long.
I know there's two, but even so, it doesn't look very big.
No. Let's see if we can see that wet field in a minute. See when Mom got stuck yesterday. Down there, see?
Yeah.
That was drilled yesterday as well.
Is there a track out there like the First World War?
No, you can't quite see Wellbrook. That's Everton there. That looks dry enough. So we put them drains in. That's
Everton there.
That's Everton there building sites. That's wheat. That's coming up now as well next to it.
You don't need to put an aerial photograph, you just keep going on.
Right, they say they say a day in politics is a long time. Today, I don't know how I've even found myself in this position. Started this morning, GB News wanted me to be on there, talking about the sludge. Anyway, I think Wardy's done that. We've not seen it.
They rang me, wanted me to go on there, but Wardy, I believe, is doing the sludge tonight on GB News. So that's good.
Then, what's the other? LBC wanted to speak to someone that was a Hexham. I wasn't a Hexman, but her Hexham, but Amanda was. This is a little bit of a picture from Hexham there this morning. So a few farmers turned out there. Not as many as I thought, but equally, I know the CLA and Hexham were kind of like keen to it. I say not as many as we thought. There was 300 inside. These are just the people outside the gates. So at least they showed the ministers that, you know, there was a little bit of something going on there. And thanks to Amanda for talking to LBC. Telegraph have been on because of an article in the Times today about the impending strikes. Everyone wants to know the date. We've done something for BBC about the date. It's not confirmed yet. We're going to wait for...
We've had the Trump stuff going on.
Trump's trumped the news today.
Obviously, Trump has owned the news today and probably will tomorrow. He may do on the next day. And then obviously on Sunday is Remembrance Sunday, and we've got to be respectful of Remembrance Sunday because that's important to us. And then next week
is the 11th, after the 11th.
After the 11th.
So we will come up with something then. A lot of people are panicking as well about the strike, saying I can't afford to. In reality, if we all stand firm the politicians might actually start to realise that it would be very, very damaging if we were on strike, and hopefully we'll have realised this and come up with a solution for us before then. The other thing I want to put out though is you've got 18 months before anything really changes. There's already some changes happened. You can't move assets between your spouse at the moment. They brought that in on the day of the budget. But we're not tax experts, although we have learnt a very lot in the last week. But
yeah, go and get advice. Don't sit there and get worried about it. Don't get hurt up about it. Go and get some advice and see what is available to you. Who knows? This situation may change. Let's hope it does over the next weeks, months, maybe. But get some advice. Don't sit at home and worry about stuff and take bad decisions. Let's put it like that. We don't need that.
Yeah, and the other thing, so 19th of November, I'm going to have to swap hands.
His arm's aching.
Yeah, my arm's aching. There is a lot of farmers heading to London. More than NFU can handle, I suppose, is the best way of putting it. And
not just farmers that are registered to go on the NFU event. A lot of you will have had an email from NFU this evening telling you the outlines of what they plan to do with their mass lobby event. There are a lot of people that want to go anyway, whether it be young farmers, whether it be from other organisations, and they will be travelling anyway. And so they will need managing, or that group may need managing, which is something we've been looking at the last couple of days.
Yeah.
So
to me, everything I try and do, I always make sure there's some sort of purpose. Now, I know the purpose is to be angry with the politicians, and that might look good in the media, but will it achieve anything? So if we can add an extra purpose and remind politicians that we produce food and that we're not millionaires that are angry because they've took inheritance tax off us, then that is a good thing. So if everyone that is going to go on the 19th takes a food bank donation with them, or when they get there, they go to the local shop in London, wherever it might be, and buy some food. We're trying to make contact with a food bank local to Westminster that we can give all this donation. And wouldn't it be really cool if we could have the biggest food bank donation day ever, and it was done by farmers?
Because we can show the public and the press that we just want to produce food. We are a food industry. We're a proud nation of farmers, and let's show people what we mean to the community, and let's show them that we want to produce food. And it would be great to get young people there to be donating the food. It would be great to get everyone to come together to show what the countryside means. And it has to be respectful. It has to be polite. There is no way on earth anyone can condone pitchforks, disruption, anything of that nature. No. So that's something that we're trying to endeavour to make happen, or make work, to allow people to vent what is very much close to their hearts and their frustration, and not disrespecting in any way the NFU's lobbying position, because they have a job that they have to do, and they have a job that they are limited to what they can do, and they have to abide by their rules, and that is fair enough. We have to respect that. So let's not diss anything that's being done. Sound like a young person. Diss whatever everything's being done with the NFU, because they're doing a sterling job. However, people want to vent, and people are looking for an event or something. And that 19th of November has become a day that has been put in the diary through one way or another. So let's make the most of it and do something positive, absolutely positive, to promote British farming.
Yeah, so we basically need a location where this food bank's going to be. And if we're involved in organising something, it leaves us slightly liable. So we have spoken to the Met Police. We've got a meeting with them in the morning to say, if there was a food bank donation and there's a big crowd, where would you want it to be? So whether that's in the same place just outside Westminster, or it's a park up the road so we can get some soil under our feet, whichever. We're looking at it now. I don't know how we've ended up.
No, I don't either.
But for some reason, there's also a few others that are trying.
There feels like there's a bit of a void, actually. And
yeah, so there's a crack that people are falling down.
There's a crack that people are in, and someone needs to fill the gap. And we feel maybe we're wrong. Tell us if we're wrong. We feel there's a gap to be filled, and if there's somebody to do it, then maybe we're able to do it through this portal, which is great.
Yeah, so that's today. We're currently in Europe, and we are going to be speaking to lots of farmers over the next few days to find out how rules work out here. I did I might have even said this yesterday, I did New Zealand radio on Monday night, which went out yesterday, and they have no inheritance tax in New Zealand and no capital gains tax on land as well. So there's an interesting fact. Anyway, today's video won't be today's video without the birthdays.
Oh, of course. Oh, gosh, videos. Hang on a minute. Birthdays are on my phone. There are not many today. Of course, there's another Ollie. Ollie Hone. Happy birthday, Ollie. You're on there. Ben the Legend Matthews.
Is 16.
Is 16. Happy birthday, Ben.
Tractor test day.
Yeah. Tom Beer. I think he could do with one tonight, but he's only 13, so he can't. And Tom Devine is 50. Happy birthday, Tom. Oh, along with his twin brother, Pete. So Pete, Tom, on the DJ decks tonight and having a big 50. So happy birthday to you. And of course,
Tony Hall.
We couldn't be in Europe without Tony Hall. We're going to be looking for him on the streets of Europe tonight. I understand he's actually used his passport for the first time today, and he is somewhere in Europe. So we're looking out for him tonight. Happy birthday, Tony.
You might even see him in London. We might get him a T-shirt.
You never
I
know.
am. Not I am the Stig. I am Tony Hall.
The real Tony Hall. Some say he might even go to London. Who knows?
Anyway, this video is probably, if you're not a farmer, the most boring video you've ever seen. So if you've made it this far, thank you. But for anyone that's in desperation out there, try not to worry. Everyone is doing everything, including the NFU, to get this mess sorted out. And fingers crossed, we'll get there.
We'll know more tomorrow, hopefully, from the Met Police. And as long as we can do something with their agreement, because we have to, and we don't want to be disruptive, we want to be positive, we'll come back to you with some more news. So with that,
that's it for today.
We're going out for some tea.
Yeah, need some food. Thanks for watching.
Take care.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.